The fantasy or idea of generating absolute insane levels of wealth from Bitcoin is still a very valid kind of question that people ask themselves. Looking at Bitcoin, we can literally see that this price history has reflected how crazy the gains could be. And if you are an early investor, if you bought Bitcoin in 2012 just for $10, you would have not really needed to have spent that much to become an absolute millionaire. However, that has changed now since everything is different. We have a $1.84 trillion market capitalization. And I think in order to really become super wealthy now from, I guess, Bitcoin, is you need large capital, or you need to borrow against it and have leverage, which creates extreme risk. So it depends on, of course, your definition of, wealthy. At the same time, can it make you rich? Well, rich is, of course, a very subjective sort of statement. What's rich to you is maybe different to what is rich for me. And also, it might not just be a monetary point of view. It could be lifestyle or health or something else. Now, 92.6K on a Bitcoin, for example, could this 10x in the next 10 years? Well, let's remember that Bitcoin, in 2022, we can see clearly it was $16,000 at most. It reflected about a 6x. If you bought in 2020, you'd have made about a 30 to 40x, which is still insanely good, by the way. So maybe by 2030, or maybe if we look very, very far ahead, 2035, 2040, could Bitcoin potentially be $1 million? I think the chance is fairly pragmatic. It's fairly reasonable. Sorry, a hair in my face. $1 million Bitcoin by 2040, possible indeed. However, is that rich? Well, you then have to scale further because money makes money. If you were going to buy $1 million worth, this is all not financial advice, by the way. Let's say it crashes down to $60,000 in 2026. You buy $1 million worth. You've got 15 Bitcoin. You wait for 10 to 15 years. It goes to $1 million each. You've spent $1 million. You've yielded 15 million in a 15-year period, which is insane when you think about it as an average of $1 million per year. I think the true time of really making maximum gains, that was truly between 2010 and 2017, right? After 2017, yes, the gains have been there. Yes, you could have made 10 to 20x per cycle, but making 100x has no longer been an entity anymore due to the size of Bitcoin, due to the market capital consistently growing on average. Yes, volatility persists, which is good, but really the market capital is huge. So that's the thing. It's very hard to reflect 10,000x or 1,000x or 100x when you've got a large market capital, because for Bitcoin to 100x, it would have to go to 185 trillion, which would make it worth more than gold. And I think that's the pragmatic kind of way to look at this. Bitcoin right now looking really interesting. 2 consecutive green weekly candles. We could potentially see a rise to the upside. $100,000 is where we want to get to in order to see the 50-week moving average retested. Right now it's been compromised. We are down below on that 50-week moving average. The volatility is indeed incoming. And I think we need to pursue and persist above 50-week moving average, which is that white line there. So if we get back above 100K, we could see some good continuation and sustenance in the market. Right now, it's still interesting times ahead, and I don't know what will happen. But yeah, guys, if you're also looking to, use a nice new non-custodial multi-chain, multi-wallet, the best wallet is one of the beautiful ones right now that you can enjoy. And honestly, I really do like this. I think it's great. Nice wallet you can use on your phone. Browser extension coming soon. And guess what? They've also got their best card coming soon, very soon as well. Best card is super cool because it's something that you can use to basically, buy and sell things in real world scenarios. So strong roadmap. They're now in phase 2. At the end of phase 2, phase 3 will be happening soon. Keep your eyes peeled on Best Wallet because it is a top tier, wallet in my opinion. But yeah, guys, of course, never risk more you can afford to lose in any exchange. The safest place to store crypto is on a ledger offline. Before you go, have a look at the Patreon down below if you're someone that's serious about scaling in this space. Want to learn more cool altcoins, get trading signals, alphas, ICOs, whitelistings, leverage signals, spot trading signals, futures, ebooks, resources, education, and more. The link is also down below for that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bitcoin, can it make you rich still? I think it's, your definition of rich, whatever that is. And also the market capital is so high now that 100x's are probably, not likely ever going to happen again, at least for an extremely long time. Anyways, guys, remember Bitcoin is fractional. You don't have to just buy one. You can buy 0.00002. But yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye for now.